Now, archaeologists from around the world have set up camp in the little Lancashire village of Ribchester to delve into its Roman history. They're excavating the site of an auxiliary cavalry fort, which was first established around 2,000 years ago.
Yeah, so far they've unearthed Roman shoes, tools and jewellery, and they've changed their views on how long the Romans were hanging around for as well. Peter Marshall has this report.
689.
Layer by layer, they're scraping back the soil and travelling through time.
It's really exciting. It's almost like Christmas as a kid. You don't want to pull everything out too fast, but it's very nice to see it all there. But it's important that we record it in the right spot as well.
This was once part of Ribchester's Roman settlement, Bremetenacum Veteranorum. By the mid-1st century AD, it comprised a stone fort housing cavalry troops and a civilian settlement. This dig is just inside what would have been the northern entrance of the fort. It's thrown up some interesting finds.
We've got brooches and finger rings and other sort of decorative items that people would have worn to show off their wealth maybe. But we also have coins and pottery and animal bones, so we can build up a really detailed picture of what life was like on the fort.
Among those finds, this by the potter Cinemus, made in a workshop in central Gaul during the 2nd century AD, buried in Ribchester for centuries.
They are the first person to touch that piece of pottery, that brooch, for nearly 2,000 years, since actually the Roman lost it as well. So you've got a real personal connection actually back to the past.
This dig is the latest under the Ribchester Revisited project, which is run by the University of Central Lancashire, but also involves students from around the globe. They've set up camp here, now in the final week of a 4-week-long excavation.
The coolest thing I've found is it was this little tiny silver brooch that really well intact, and just finding it was just so exciting because I've always wanted to go on an archaeological dig, and I finally found something.
Okay, so this is the heel of a Roman shoe, so you can see that these nails here are what we refer to as hobnails, and actually I have an example here as well that was found in a previous excavation as well. So here you can see the preserved leather, and you can see the hobnails going in.
Experts used to believe the fort was abandoned by 350 AD. This dig has shown occupation continued long after that date. Peter Marshall, BBC North West Tonight, Ribchester.
It's really interesting.
They're very clever because we'd find that and think it was nothing. We wouldn't know, would we? Thankfully, they do know what they're doing.